Oh, who could forget it? Suge Knight, Bobby Brown. Oh my goodness, it was one lady who claimed Bobby Brown was dating her, and Bobby dumped her. Probably some random chick, who knows? But yeah, during that time, she had claimed Bobby was the father, of her kid, and all of this stuff. And Bobby broke it off with her. And she was mad. So when they had the tour with BBD and all of them, and Suge was coming to town, Suge was the bodyguard. She came up there with her brothers. And her brothers was like, yeah, where Bobby? They was waiting in the back. And the brother, I guess, had some type of pool down in Sacramento or wherever the tour date was in Cal. So when they got there, things got out of hand because the brother was able to get to the back where the actual people could come in. So when they coming in there, all of a sudden they call out Bobby's name, like there he is. Yo, Bobby, yeah, whatever the chick name is, they was yeah. And Bobby was like, man, F that B, that line B. That's my sister, Bobby. F her. So, Bob didn't care. And they came over there ready to throw hands and you gonna do right. So they came over there thinking it would be something to do. And it wasn't the right idea. Soon as they came up, they were broken down into their last compound. Like broke down to their last compound. Suge Knight took both dudes out. Broke him down to their very last compound. Both of the brothers. I mean, it was brutal. There's like one guy had like facial fracture. Another guy arm was pulled out of socket, beaten. Nose had they were. It was looked like they were hit by a Mack truck as they both decided to sue Bobby Brown for assault. Now, the case was later thrown out down the road because however they took care of it, but Suge took care of that situation. That's how he was as a bodyguard. You weren't for the mess. You was not gonna mess around with somebody he was protecting. He was gonna fight for you. If you was down, he was down. He was gonna fight for you. So that's what I do. Everybody know. I stay behind anything I done. But I don't go out starting no fights. I finish 'em. You know, anybody see anytime I have a fight, I fights. You've seen what people look like when I fight. But if I look at everything in total, you see, I was out there protecting Bobby Brown. See, Bobby ain't built like that. And, you know, his mouth say he is, but his hand game ain't. See, that's where I come in. Bobby started, I gotta finish it. So that's how that went. But Bobby Brown, I mean, he remembers these times with old shit. But Bobby has never backed down from anybody. Bobby has been in fights in Chicago. Bobby has been in all kind of altercations when he wasn't with Suge no more. He fought a guy from the west side of Chicago named no, this was funny. No, Suge was there. Chicago, Illinois. They fought some MCs at what was that club? I want to say Mr. Brown's. I could be wrong. But it was an after party of a concert. And they went to an after party and hung out in Chicago and got into an altercation. Bobby Brown was thrown into a cab and they had to drive off. But what happened is they ended up, pulling somebody's girl that they shouldn't. And it was the people that invited them there and showed them love. And dude, they told him respectfully. Dude came over respectfully and told him, like, look, that's Bobby, look, that's such and such his girl. And he was like, look, don't talk to me, talk to her. She wanna go to the party with us. It's like, look, no matter what she's saying, she just don't know what she doing. She is, like she already gone. We ain't thinking about her. We trying to get you all right. You know what I'm saying? She's gonna be dealt with. Don't worry about that. They was like, don't even worry about that. She's gonna be dealt with. It's we gotta get you up out of here. And even Suge was telling Bobby, we gotta let this one go. Yeah, we outnumbered. Yeah, yeah, we out here in Chicago. So things can get a little crazy. So dudes just get upset, like, man, dog, I don't care who you is, you ain't finna disrespect. So he put on a scene in a big old show and he started slinging chairs. Now, Bobby Brown decided, okay, this is what we got to do. We got to go ahead, get to a spot, and hold our ground. Bobby had no plans of leaving. Bobby wanted to fight. Bobby hit the dude with a bottle to kick the fight off. Suge laid out about 4 dudes. They went to go get, one dude had a knife, and one of their friends that was with them, it wasn't just Bobby and Suge. It was Bobby, Suge, and a couple of Bobby family members or friends or whoever was in his posse. One of Bobby guys got stabbed with something. So that never makes the news. But one of Bobby's friends got stabbed with something. So they had to get him up out of there. Bobby was thrown in a cab. That's all you knew. Bobby Brown was thrown in a cab. And they got Bobby up out of there. Bobby was later seen on the low end side of Chicago at 3 in the morning trying to buy drugs. These are the things that most people don't know anything about. And the roadie who was there, it was his job to come up with these things. And him and Bobby Brown at 3 some in the morning is out there trying to find drugs. It's crazy. Gilbert, Arizona. Bobby Brown, Suge Knight. They're at a bowling alley. Not a bowling alley, a pool hall. Playing pool, drinking during one of the breaks that they had during the show or whatever, or tour. All of a sudden, Bobby Brown convinces Suge that this dude is over here cheating and they want to play for money. Like, it's only a few people in there don't know who Bobby Brown is. A couple people in there didn't know Bobby Brown for a hole in their head. They just there to play pool. They don't even listen to the music. So Bobby was offended in the conversation when the guy was like, "Yeah, okay, all right, whatever." It was a couple of white guys. They playing pool with him, and Bobby was offended, trying to act like he was mad because the guy didn't know who he was. And an argument ensued. Bobby Brown picked up a pool ball, hit the guy in the head with a pool ball, and then the other guy hit Bobby with the pool stick. And here comes Suge. crack, crack, crack. people people laid out, and there it is. I mean, another night it gets crazy, and sometimes Bobby starts it. So a lot of people don't they like to blame Suge for a lot of things, but Suge did his job as a bodyguard. He protected Bobby. But in the end, people was blaming Suge, like, well, Bob, Suge's just too violent. A lot of bad bodyguards they get a black eye in the game because of that. They're just too aggressive, and they just try to neutralize the situation. But Bobby started most of these situations, so that's Bobby Brown and Suge Knight bodyguard stories. I'm out.